Well, this is an exciting time of year for the Building for God Community Foundation. They are reviewing applications for the 2021 Champion in Life Grant Award Program. Craig Hayward is the selection committee co-chair, and Lenny Kahn is the executive director of Baltimore Hunger Project, which is a 2020 recipient. Thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Craig, I actually want to start with you. What are the main qualities that you even look for when you are assessing the nonprofits who are applying for this grant?
Well, it's quite a process, but first and foremost, we look for local, private, and really growth-oriented nonprofits. And then we take that group and further, I would say, trim that down to organizations that match the foundation's missions of either sheltering the homeless, feeding and caring for families, fostering the educational needs of our youth, or supporting those who protect our communities. So once we get to that, the big change and something we really start looking for after weeding down all of those nominees is to really find somebody who is passionate and a passionate leader. And then once we get to that point, we ask the question, what would these funds be used for? Because we just don't want to give money out and hope that it goes to the right cause.
You want to make sure that money is making an impact. And one of those recipients was actually the Baltimore Hunger Project. Tell us a little bit more about that, Lenny, and what it is that you guys are doing.
Sure. Good morning, Elsa. So we are an organization dedicated to eliminating weekend childhood hunger. We support food insecure children in Baltimore City and Baltimore County. So our organization was founded in 2014, and our motto was to bring food to children at school so that they could take it home on the weekend, to bridge the gap from Friday afternoons to Monday mornings. And prior to the pandemic, we were supporting 648 children each week in 24 schools. And so we have been greatly affected by the pandemic. Once the schools closed in March, we increased our support by 400%, and now we support about 2,300 children every week, which is over 31,000 bags of food that have been distributed and almost 2,000 pounds of food.
My goodness, there's such a need, and of course that is increased because of this pandemic. The foundation is impacting our community in so many different ways. Talk about how this grant will help or has helped.
So it's been amazing. I'm really grateful to the Building for God Community Foundation for recognizing Baltimore Hunger Project and myself as leaders in the community fighting to end hunger. By walking alongside the Building for God Community Foundation, I've had the opportunity to meet extraordinary people just like Craig who are willing to help me help my organization and strengthen my organization.
And Craig, what is the foundation doing to continue to impact the community? Because I know you have a lot of things cooking right now.
We have a lot of things going, but just this past year, we launched what I would call the second phase of support for the Champions in Life. And what we have done, we've identified a need within all the nonprofits for mentoring. So we have developed advisory teams that actually go into select CILs and help them with their vision. You know, many of these passionate leaders, they have great vision, don't always have a plan to get there, but they have a vision. And that's what we're doing to help them. And actually, Lenny and the Baltimore Hunger Project is our first case, and we're working hard with her, trying to make sure that she reaches her vision.
And the Community Cup, is that still happening this fall? And for people who don't know, give us a little bit more about that.
It's quite an event. This is our 13th year, and this is our 13th sellout. Already, it's not until October 12th, and we have a waiting list of golfers. We're still accepting some non-golfing sponsorships are available. So, you know, look to our website, buildingforgod.org for that information. And it's just a spectacular event. And year after year, the support is just tremendous.
If people are watching and they still want to help and contribute, how should they go about doing that?
The best way to get in hold of us, again, is through our website.
All right. Craig and Lenny, thank you so much for being with us. We really appreciate it. And we'll be right back with more Midday Maryland right after this. Stay tuned.
Thank you.
Thank you.